always flowing from the survival scrolls. I am your gracious host, Mr. Bobby Shades, and this is Bridging Faith. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you, do you have faith in your politics? Let's go. So family, do you have faith in your politics? I just have to put it like this and say it like this. When Trump came into office, he unearthed a whole bunch of shit that had been taking place for so many years. And even though he may not be in office, even though you'd be surprised if this man comes back, there are those that are still following in the footsteps of his arrogance. Do you feel that you have a say in politics? Do you feel as a constituent, for those that don't know, as a party member of an individual that represents you, a higher power that represents you, do you feel that you have a say as the people? Because we are the United States of America. We have a governing body, legislative body, federal, states, judicial, legal, what have you. I can't remember the 3 or 4 hierarchies. I used to know it back in the day. Governing bodies that have a say on behalf of the people of these United States. Do you feel that you have a vote? And not just the vote, not just the actual factual go to the poll and vote, but a say. In my humble opinion, and I know some of you are like, well, I didn't ask for your humble opinion, but I'm just going to say it anyway. In my humble opinion, on the ground level, what is the ground level? That's your senator, that is your congressman, that is your assemblyman, that is your go-to in-between people. There's a people's advocate, that's what I'm looking for. There is a say. You can walk into their office. You can say, hey, I want to speak to you about a matter that doesn't bode well. It doesn't bode well, what have you. For those that live in housing projects that don't have any heat, or broken ceilings and broken separated walls from the floor, you have a say. You can go to your assemblyman and be like, listen, I need something done. I need you to go to the state and ask for money. There need be money for individuals that are suffering, that don't have heat in winter time, that have rats, that have roaches, or there is crime, or what have you, or a busted street that needs to be addressed. Surely, these individuals, these men and women get a plethora, a slew, a mountain of constant, well, I need this and I need that. But you know what? Heavy is he or she that wears the crown. It's a position that you ask for. There was a good movie many years ago with Eddie Murphy. I think it was called The Perfect Gentleman. And he was a guy that got into politics because, he could make some money because he was a hustler. But as the movie progressed, he realized that there were people with some real reasons that were going through some real hardships. And he changed his way and be like, you know what? I got to help these people. I really do have to help these people because you know what? They're under me. They voted me in and they believe in me. Now I have to try to do something behind it. You can't address everything, family. Again, heavy is he or she that wears the crown. No, I think that's wrong. Not heavy is he or she. Heavy is the crown that he or she wears. I keep saying heavy is he or she. I just made the person all heavy and fat and whatnot. I didn't mean it that way. Heavy is the crown that he or she wears. So there is a mountain of complaints, of needs, of wants. And it's very hard, surely, to say, okay, there's money advocated for this, and there's money allocated for this, and there's money allocated for that. But that one has, it's like budgeting. You have to borrow from Peter to pay Paul sometimes, many times. You got to take from this and move from that and so forth and so on. And it's not easy. And I'm sure it's not easy for these politicians. However, I'm talking about not only that, but also those that partake in shit. You have individuals who are subpoenaed to show up. You have individuals who are presently in investigations going on with them. Can I go this way? I'm gonna take a risk. And well, here's the thing that I think that we the people should put into place. If an individual has an ongoing investigation going on about them, that they should have no say in the parliament, in Congress, when someone's going for a position like a federal judge or a judicial judge or anything, or you know, when you see Congress has a hearing on the monopolization of Microsoft or Google or Facebook or anything of that nature, they shouldn't have a say, because you know what? They have an ongoing investigation. It kills me when I see Matt Gaetz, who has an ongoing investigation on something with underage minors and sex trafficking and a whole bunch of stuff, and he's up there grilling somebody that was appointed to a position. Why? Why do you have a say? Handle your business. Take care of your backyard before you go and address and want to come down and rain down on an individual that you feel that may or may not be the right choice for a position. Like, who the hell are you? I get you're a politician. I get that this is what they do, but I fully believe that when someone is under investigation, they need to be benched, like they say in baseball or basketball or hockey. Just bench the person, let them sit it out for a while until things clear up. They do it in sports, so why can't they do it in politics? Now, some people may argue and say, well, you know what, some of these investigations that are going on are very far-fetched and they're long and laborious, and in the meantime they need to do their job. There should be a hierarchy or a list from the worst to the least of individuals that if they did or there's allegedness of they're doing a particular activity that doesn't bode well for Congress, for the people, for the United States, that, okay, well, this is not so severe that they can continue to work, or this is under investigation, like the 30,000 emails. We heard about them, but we're not fully sure about them. When Trump was against Hillary, you know, he touted it all over the place. You know, something like that is an investigation that is heavy, but until it unearths itself, can be dealt with. I have a mosquito in the car, and I don't know how to get rid of this. Anyway, family. Do you have faith in your politician? Do you have faith in politics? That's the question of the day. Do you have faith that the people that are appointed are doing good and doing right by the people, that they are taking in consideration the people that they represent? Do you feel that you have a say in politics? I've always said that when it comes to the president, the vice president, that we sort of don't have a say. Maybe I'm saying it wrong, and I will be open to be corrected. That it is the electoral college. But when it comes to the ground forces, the individuals that you could walk into their office at any given time and be like, listen, I got a problem and I need you to try to, address this as my politician, as the person that I appointed you, of my tax-paying dollars that have put you into place right here, right now. I need this addressed. Look into it. I feel that there is more of a say of that. However, This question is not only about that, but this question is about, do you have faith? Do you have faith that that individual is doing right by you? That they have your best interests at heart? Or not? Anyway, family, that's all I have for you today. Let us give thanks and praise that we are 6 feet above ground and not below, and that those in our inner circle are in the same vein. I am your gracious host, Mr. Bobby Shades, and this is Bridging Fears. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, please like, share, and subscribe. It does help the channel. It does help the algorithm. It does help the momentum of this channel to spread out further and out there. Google looks for that. They look for those likes and shares and those eyes, you know, that are looking, that are like, okay, this is a very interesting topic. Let's branch it out. They do look for that. At the same time, there's also my part that I have to constantly and continuously upload. However, my problem that I'm having is that many of you are not liking, sharing, and subscribing. That's not helping me. If I'm doing my end to bring content that could be questionable, that you could sit down, have a cup of coffee, or have a drink with a friend, or not, or, you know, a group of individuals, and be like, listen, you know, what do you think about this? And we can have an adult conversation. Then I feel that if I'm able to bring this out here, it can go further for other people that might be interested in this. Keep your head on a swivel, family. Why? Because the streets are hot. Because there's a lot of dangers in these streets, and you just have to. The newest trend in many states now, not even in Latin countries, I am a Latino, so I can say it easily and not feel that I'm being biased towards my own people, is individuals that are coming up on mopeds and robbing you right in the middle of the street. They just ride up on there, take your bag, hop off. I mean, you normally see that in countries like that. And it's happening here in these United States. So keep your head on the swivel, family. Whatever you do today, make a statement. If silence is your statement, make it loud and proud, like the oxymoron, eyes wide shut. And with that said, family, please stay lovely, stay sexy, but most of all, stay safe. I am your gracious host, Mr. Bobby Shades. This is Bridging Fears. I'll say it once again. And see you guys in the next clip. Peace out.